What's going on, Clash Mashers? Rocky here today, and today we got something a little bit different for you guys. We got an esports war. Eric and I have been casting the Snapdragon Mobile Challenge, and this was from week 3. This is a No Chance Ice going against Push. Both these clans were 2-2 at the time of entering this war, so it was a really important war. But I wanted to show you guys this because this Friday, as in tomorrow, we're gonna have week 4, the final week. We will decide our top 4 teams that are gonna move on to the challenge finals. It's gonna be broadcast on the ESL_mobile Twitch channel, and then ESL Mobile on YouTube. It'll be at 4:30 Pacific time, 7:30 Eastern time. So this is just a little bit of a taste of what we've been doing, and I wanted to share it with you guys. So let's go ahead and hop right into the war.
Where's Perry? Starting us off here with a Hydra clone. All right, taking a page out of Push's book here.
Yeah, they're going to use their own weapon against them here with the triple clone Hydra. Lots of single infernos around the town hall, so if you can get the clones to spawn on, oh, look at that. He put the clones to surround the town hall here, but he's missing one of the clones. There we go. He got the spawn onto it. He missed that right side single inferno, but he got the left side one, and we'll see if he ends up having any problems there. But his heroes are staying away from the CC range, and he's looking all right here. Yeah, nice freeze right there to get that inferno down and protect the dragons from that, but they're looking pretty solid here.
The Seagull is locked onto his rider, actually, so he froze that so the rider would get through there. Dragon comes over and helps. He's got those rocket loons coming back. They kind of zigzagged on him. I don't know where they were zigging back to, but ran out of their boost, so it's fine. And he's looking really strong here. Still has Queen up. Royal Champion yet to be deployed yet?
You need to get the defensive Royal Champion out of the way. She just dropped on the top side as the Dragons bunched up. She ended up taking out a lot of the Dragon Riders up there, which does leave him a little bit stranded on the backside here, but with his Queen ability and his Royal Champion yet to be deployed here, he's got the freeze on standby. She should be able to power into that.
He's going for swag.
Hey, I don't know if he should swag it here. Don't take that chance. He's just waiting for an opportunity, and so we can get the Royal Champion to get in there and get that scatter shot down, but maybe he is trying to swag it. Come on, Barry. What are you doing here?
I don't like this. No offense to the player, but in this situation where we're boiling down to really clutch moments, you don't want to leave anything to chance.
Yeah.
We're not going for style points. You don't get an extra star for style points. Go out there, get the triple, and make it happen. You're going to have to deploy your Royal Champion anyways. Just get the 3-star. Don't leave it to chance here.
Yeah, he's gonna need to pop it here. The Warden gets stalled up. He's got the Unicorn just chilling there. He's trying to swag this, and if this ultimately comes down to like a time tiebreaker, and you end up wasting 30 seconds to a minute here trying to swag a Royal Champion, like just playing around, then you're going to be kicking yourself later on. He still has to use it anyways.
This is a crucial war. Don't you just wasted a minute of time.
Yeah,
for no reason.
Trying to show off, to show off. I mean, kudos to him for crushing the base so bad that he can do that. But I mean, at the same time, I hope it doesn't cost him in the end. And I mean, the chances that it does is very, very minimal. But it would be crazy if that happened.
Old man Bash is coming out and getting
he's over here lecturing him. Don't make Bash angry.
No. But I mean, there's a lot of money on the line here, Eric.
Yeah.
You moved to 3-2. You're in a great spot for your team. Like, why risk it in this situation? I get it. It's cool to swag. That's great. I just swagged out my RC. I didn't even need her. The base was crushed. Guess what? You wasted a minute and you still needed her. Like, don't do it. Just get the damn attack over with and get the 3-star.
Right. Yeah, no, I agree with you. It's a little bit of showboating there, and we'll see if it ultimately costs him in the end there. I mean, definitely, if we all start to move in that situation, you'll be remembering this moment right now. But
sorry for my aggression, chat. Got a little triggered there. I think there's way too much on the line in this situation. I mean,
yeah.
Not only our $50,000 prize pool for this event, but we're talking the greater prize of the golden ticket. There's so much that stacks into this. You got to take it serious, guys. It's a 3-star. It's a beautiful 3-star. I'm not trying to downplay what he just did, but get that 3-star on the board quicker. No need for swag in that situation.
Yeah, you see a lot of the big pro teams, like when you see like Queen Walkers and Strut playing, or MS Esports, or any of those major teams. When it's like a lower profile war, they'll mess around. They'll have some fun with it. But when it's the big ones that go to the World Championship, they don't mess around. They make sure every single spell, every single little thing they can do to speed up there is used, because you never know what's going to make a difference. And we'll see if Flame can now put some pressure down behind them, as we see the double clone into Hydra. This is their signature attack. They've used it a lot here. He'll come in on the flank of the Town Hall, drive his way in heavy on the Dragon Riders. lighter on the dragons here, so keep an eye on the defensive heroes takedowns, but he needs to get this Town Hall out, and ideally grab out the sweepers around it, and then Inferno as well. Lots of traps going there, but able to avoid a lot of them.
Great spread, and this is what I wanted to see from Flame last time. He didn't miss by much that last war, but he's been really consistent with this. Maybe like, you know, some of the criticisms getting in their head, oh, all they know is Hydra clone. So what?
Yes,
if
it works, it works.
Yeah. Flame has been really consistent with this attack. It's a really strong attack. They got this far for a reason using this attack, because it's a really strong attack. It doesn't matter how you get 3 stars, what the style points are. There's no style points in this war. It's all about getting 3 stars and getting the victory. So Flame kind of getting back to the roots here. Does have a lot of base still remaining. World Champion's going to work through here. And those dragons faded out quickly.
Yeah, but I think he got a lot of the base out here that he should be okay. The Queen is alive with her Unicorn attack, which is always important here. He got that Expo out of the way there. The air defense will go down, and the Warden will end up surviving along with that Dragon. The Dragon will give a little bit of buffer as long as the Electric Owl is staying in front of the Warden as well. He's got some protection from Black Mines, and they can continue to dish out the damage here. And they can reach everything from outside of the base. So, like, the Queen can reach over the wall and get that last storage down, but he's also got a handful of minions. He puts all the minions. I feel like he should have put a minion up in the top corner of the cannon. Maybe a big investment here onto that storage, and hopefully that doesn't mess him up later on here. But I think he's okay. I think he's got plenty of push and push. I mean, that's what they do. That's what they do. That's what they're named for.
Queen will go ahead and cut in here. That Dragon will provide the tanking. Oh, Dragon goes down. Just kidding. He's going to provide nothing. But you're right. Just 2 minions on that cannon. The cannon goes down, no problem. Instead, you're going to have to wait for the Queen to beat through storages. He'll still get there. He'll
and
still
he's
get
going to
the
do it.
3-star.
And he's going to do it faster than Where's Perry did.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
So,
Yeah. Oh, boy.
All right. Well, that is an opening triple. Both teams, both 2-2, and we're starting off hot here as they kick off this war. 3-3 right out of the gate.
That's what I like to see for our last matchup of the day. Flame, nice attack, getting through there. Get back to your roots. Stay in your comfort zone. You don't need to be cute. You don't need to show off with some other attack.
Yeah, it's more about proficiency.
Yeah.
It's about proficiency and being able to know that you can take a couple of different strategies that you're really, really good at, you're really, really proficient at, and then make them work on a large variety of bases. And it just absolutely ripped through this base here, and he had plenty of force on the backside there, plenty of time. Yeah, that was such a good clone right there to be able to avoid the Town Hall Blast and take out all those critical defenses in the area.
We've seen them with multiple entries on this. We've seen them fly the blimp all the way across the base. We've seen this adjacent blimp. So this is what they know. In my opinion, just stick to what you know. Like, don't worry about the criticism. I know people are like, oh, they're just spamming in Hydra clone. So what? Go win a war. That's all
they also got a couple perfect wars because of it.
Yeah, they had a perfect, like, a perfect war is so impressive. So don't let people get in your head. Don't let people get in your head. Do your thing. I'm looking forward to the rest of this war. We got a lot on the line. We got a great way to end the night. 3-3 after our first attacks, both perfect with a little bit of time issues. Maybe.
Yeah, no, we'll see. We'll see. If it ends up being a double perfect war, which is unlikely, but they do happen, then we'll see how that ultimately plays out.
I just got to give Perry a hard time.
All right. Well, we got Dobbs coming in for the next one here from No Chance Ice. Notice how the Queen is deployed inside the range of that Expo, which makes so that the Flamethrower can move off and just not get targeted by that Expo, because the Queen just holds its attention. He still needs to handle this mortar down south to get maximum value out of the Flamethrower, but he's going to push in 3 different compartments simultaneously. The Queen going to do a double wall break through to the Multi-Inferno. The King collapses in the top corner, and after he gets the defensive King gate there, he can put the World Champion in, and that is perfectly timed right there, I think. Don't get targeted. Okay, the King possibility, he'll get him down. I think he's got everything under control here.
I like this entry. Oh, rocket balloons!
Oh, nice
good freeze.
Oh, that scares me every single time.
They're so quick. They're so fast.
Yeah.
Wait. She went down. She went down.
What the? How did she go down?
The minions volleyed right on through her ability. Uh-oh.
Okay, well, he puts in the Lava Hound with the air defense invincible, so it skips that and goes past the town hall and will clear the traps in there. If it can pop right there and clear any traps at the town hall, he can at least secure that. That is a big mistake. I mean, it wasn't really a mistake there. I don't even realize how. I don't know how that Queen went down.
A little misfortune there. She had a little pressure on her, and then I think just one of those super minion shots got right
the
through
Warden
there.
statue too, I think.
Yeah, it's just a little bit of bad luck there for Dobbs, but he's still got a chance here. He's working through, fighting through, gets the town hall down. That scatter shot compartment's going to be really tough as the balloons are starting to fade here.
I mean, he still has a strong push moving into it. If he can get this Dragon Ride, get the air defense down, no, this scatter shot's going to be too much here. He needed the Queen to survive. He needed the extra protection, and the Warden will die out here. It's going to be too much. I am shocked that Queen went down. She looked like she was going to be okay there. He invested all the spells necessary. He did everything he was supposed to do. A little bit of misfortune there, and No Chance Ice is potentially going to give Push a lead here. We'll see what they can do on the next attack here, but this one is going to crawl right up to about 88%, and that'll close it out here. So
looking
still
over by that Queen, there's a Giant Bomb marker. I wonder if a Giant Bomb maybe triggered her and then the minion volleyed.
I think the super minions were striking, the Giant Bomb went off, and then the Warden, I think the Giant Bomb ended up killing all of her archers, and so the Warden immediately retargeted back onto her, plus the super minion strikes, and she wasn't
right
popped
here.
Off all the way. Okay,
let's see if we see it right here.
Yeah, okay, so he got the freeze down, he had that handled, the Queen was okay. The sweeper was knocking her healers back as well. There it is. It was, yeah, there was a lot of incoming damage there. She did end up dying through her ability, and he popped the ability, or it manually went, or I don't know if I assumed that he would have manually popped it there, although it's hard to see exactly what was happening in there.
The two minions getting that volley in there, it looked like they just got through the ability. Oh, that's a heartbreaker for Dobbs. You like to think if that Queen stays up, he's got a really nice chance to get a 3-star through there. So just a little bit of bad luck, but those things happen. That's why you run that kind of clan castle, to protect against a Queen charge, and it does just that.
Yeah, I mean, that's also if you can get something to pull the CC in advance there and waste the long-range shots of the super minions, waste the haste on those rocket balloons so your Queen can handle them really well. That's why the Blimp has broken out as one of the strongest CCs in the game there, because he'd been able to just draw the CC out and deal with it separately off after his wasted special abilities can make a big difference. But I mean, 88% here, still not bad.
Yeah, it's still respectable.
And, yeah, I mean, they're still in a good spot here. They just need to get a defense here, and hopefully we'll see the percentage land. And I mean, I don't know whose favors it'll land if it ends up happening, but we'll see.
Really interesting things from Push, and we've seen when they miss, they can miss big. So I feel like if you have an 88%, you're feeling okay about that, because we've seen some 70s from this Push squad, but we've also seen them perfect. So it's really tough to say. Danny Zuko coming back with the Queen Charge Hybrid. I believe this is exactly what he did last war. Looking to go ahead and get the Flinger also. He uses the Flinger a lot. We'll see if we run that Queen right into that Town Hall compartment. Yeah, looking to set that funnel up.
Yeah, go for the Queen Charge into Hog Miner Hybrid. We have 2 bomb towers in the Town Hall compartment. We have no single Infernos in that compartment. Lots of damage from these ground expos and then the defensive heroes up ahead here, but he'll get the CC, or at least, he does. He gets almost a full CC pull here. I don't think he got the rocket balloons that are still hiding there, so a bunch of archers and super minions come out. Are there headhunters?
There was one headhunter.
Oh, maybe that's what it was. Maybe he's going to avoid any...
Yeah, there's 3 super minions. There was a headhunter, so I think that's a full pull.
Okay, well, that's a really good sign here. That means he's not going to have to deal with that later on. The poison will be well invested, and he will get the Town Hall down, get the bomb towers down, and really set this up. And with the Flame Flinger coming from the right side, I feel like, was it Danny in the previous weeks here? You'd think naturally the hybrid would come in right at the area to the right of the Queen and cut through the middle here, but I feel like he had that one where he put the King on the left side, and he's going to do that again. Drive the King inside of the base, let his yak end up breaking the walls and keep him moving, and he can provide a lot of protection when piled with the hybrid. He does it a little bit different than anybody else that we see, and it's kind of interesting, and it can be very effective.
Yeah, we saw this last week, and it really caught us off guard, but see if this hybrid can get through that. Flinger is just doing some massive work. Queen has to pop her ability off. He did run that hybrid earlier, didn't quite 3-star. He was just 1 compartment away, however. Miner's working through the middle of the base. Hog's working up top. That Flinger's still going, just get massive value. Even with the Tesla farm up, it'll retarget. It didn't take any damage. Queen's still back at full health. This is looking strong. Yeah, and he got the walls open with something over there, where the Queen is able to just walk on through. He's got the King still working on the outside there. He's finished up
trying to chill it in the middle of the base there, and he's going to break back out to the trash on the outside, and the Flameflinger and Queen continue along. It's going to take the Queen a little bit to get back up there, but in the meantime, his Road Champion almost got the defensive King out of the way there, and now Yetis are going to pop out of that Flameflinger and assist on the backside. I don't think there's going to be anything that can stop this. This is looking clean, and he's got that open corner on the top of the base there that he'll be able to walk on through and finish this off. But the Queen did get a little separation there from their healers, and I think he's going to be just fine here. It looks like he's got it under control.
Yeah, with King ability, he'll just muscle through this last compartment. Danny Zuko getting the 3-star for the push squad. They said, we don't just need Clone Bomb. We got Queen Charge Hybrid, the classic, and OG attack. Yeah, we could 3-star with that too. And unfortunately for No Chance Ice, that means they fall behind after the second round of attacks. Very impressive attack for Danny Zuko. Very, very nice. 6 stars to 5, and obviously up on percent.
Yeah, and what, a 12 building percentage advantage there? I mean, it's not a huge advantage, and they'll just try to maintain their lead here. But once the war is under control here and this push team starts to get into their stride, they can put up some big scores here. And I'm interested to see what else we have out of them today as they throw in this hybrid, and a really nice one. I mean, Danny Zuko is so good at this hybrid and doing a little bit out of the ordinary. Normally we concentrate so much on putting the King to the outside of the base there and making sure that he stays in the trash out there and continues to funnel the minus board, but nobody does it like Danny, and he makes it happen here with this hybrid today.
Man, he gets so much value out of that Flinger too. That Tesla the Tesla farm popped up over there. Flinger took it out. That Flinger basically took out that whole right side. Massive, massive value. If you're No Chance Ice, it's not out of reach. You're fine, but you also you gotta go in with a heavy hit here. Well, it's getting down to crunch time, guys. It's getting down to the crunch time of this war. The 3rd, 4th, 5th slot's always crucial, and it starts with Apollo coming in with looks like a Blizz Hydra attack. Usually we've seen this before. Usually that Blizzard's just gonna set up the nice pathing for the Hydra to work throughout the base, setting some funneling with some sneaky goblins to get these heroes to go where he wants.
Yeah, I was going to say there's a really good spot to drop the Hydra in on the Dark Elixir storage next to the Town Hall. That would get some big value there potentially, but it looks like he's going to send it in through the dragons here and just used a Warden ability to deliver on the opposite side of the Town Hall. Maybe drop it right on top of that defensive and Warden statue and sail through the dragons there, but the heroes get some decent value there, going through the Eagle Artillery, picking up some air defenses, funneling the dragons to stay together as a pack here, and one Rage to invest into them for now. You'll get that ward ability and drive through these Infernos, and here comes that Blimp, and get ready for the Super Wizards to pop out of it. But the Super Wizards are going to end up pulling a Lava Hound out, which he's going to have to go ahead and deal with later on, but he'll get the Town Hall down, and that Hound will sail up to the Queen up at the top of the base there, and she's going to be able to fight it in relative safety up there as she has no damage on her at the moment.
The mid-attack Blizzard can be very, very effective. He gets lots of value. He's going to take out that Queen. Maybe not.
Okay.
Oh, I thought he had her, but not quite. He has to force his Queen's ability with that Lava Hound that got popped out. Still has Royal Champion, but there's a lot of defenses up. This is going to be a tough finish for Apollo.
Look how many freezes he has, though. He's going to put the Royal Champion right on top of his Queen there, which will get the scatter shot down, which saves his Queen. Allows her to go out and to clean up and maybe get topped off with her Unicorn still intact. She can swing back in later and get some good value. The Dragons down south are going to start to get picked away by that air defense and maybe power through it. They'll at least pick up a Tesla. But the Queen staying alive here. If that Expo goes down, I think the Queen can finish off the base here. So keep an eye on it. The Queen locks onto it now. Well, we wasted a freeze down south, but the Electric Owl, if it gets that air defense down in time there, can start to chain off of the storage and get some of the Teslas down. And look at that. He actually does keep it alive, and the Queen now going to get topped off. He's really just fighting the... I guess, no, that Tesla farm might be too much here for the Queen. I don't know.
He's got freeze, but time's going to be tight also. Under a minute with 21 buildings.
Oh, it's a lot. It's a lot. I don't think he makes it in time. Oh, he might be in trouble here, Beth.
He knows there's not much he can do. He wait for the Queen to get to the Tesla farm and freeze it up. Queen's going to be fine. It's just going to be... she's going to go up north. He's going to run up nice percent, but man, I'd like to see this get really close. I'd like to see this get there just to give us some nice little drama for this war. Come on, Apollo, speed that Queen up somehow.
Yeah, I don't think she makes it in time here. She'll have to circle all the way back down. She's doing some quick work on that trash out there, and she does move really fast there. She hits like a truck, and he'll have a chance to get back in there and get a couple strikes off. There's a storage down there, the full Tesla farm. and she may even just die in when she gets there because that's a lot of damage output as well. But we'll see if that unicorn can keep her off for another 8 seconds and continue to pick up some more percentage here, climbing up just a little bit closer to behind Push. But Push is in a good spot there. One more Tesla and 95%.
Nice try, Apollo. Not too far off, man. Just a heartbreaker. You can see the disappointment in his face. The mid-attack Blizzard did well. Got pretty good value. But just everything faded quickly there as that Blizzard landed. No Chance Ice finds themselves behind a little bit here after the third attack, and really Push can really start to pull away.
Yeah, I really feel like the biggest problem with this attack here was look at the tripwire. He brought no minions, so he's relying on the dragons or the heroes to go take out all of these extra trash buildings along the edge of the base there, and a couple of minions could have made the difference there to just drive the queen south and get her to deal with that while the minions help with the cleanup. I think just throwing in a handful of minions into every single air attack is always absolutely critical to just make sure you can finish it off in time, and I think that was a critical error there.
Yeah, it's just unfortunate there. You're right, though. A few minions pushes that in. Oh, we got John coming in quick. We got Blizzard. We saw John do this earlier with success. I'm pretty sure he 3-starred that last war with the Blizz Hydra. So he's going to go ahead and start it in. Rage spell down, invisibility, keeping those wizards invisible. Super Dragon out of the clan castle. Not something we've really seen these competitive wars so much, but a nice little change.
Yeah, I mean, he can get some chains off of it a little bit there. He's able to clear everything underneath it. Got the defensive Royal Champion engaged now. Takes her down, locks onto the defensive Queen. Actually got some chains through the Royal Champion to get some damage onto the Queen there. And he got some pretty solid value out of that Blizzard here. And it looks like he's going to now just broadside into the Eagle Artillery. It's going to be a split of the Dragons here. This is a very risky approach here. He'll get the Eagle Artillery out of the way early, but the Dragons are going to end up going multiple different directions here, and it's going to be hard to control the pack as he moves through the core, and he's going to end up with a split.
Yeah, we see that right now happening. King kind of went off and did his own thing as well. Queen went off and did her own thing, wasn't able to keep the Dragons inside, and when that happens, it makes this middle compartment even tougher. These middle compartments are usually loaded, but now we're going to have 2 multi-target Infernos, a single target Inferno, all remaining getting healed back up by those battle builders, and this is going to be a tough finish for John. Maybe if he switches the entry to 1-2 o'clock, maybe has better path. It's hard to say, but this is going to be tough. He's not out of it. He can still get there, but it's a tough road.
He's got a lot of force still moving here, but typically when you do these Hydra attacks here with the Blizzard, you use the actual Blizzard as part of your funnel to make sure that the Dragons stay together as a tight pack, and we don't end up having them split out into multiple separate packs, which when you have the strength in numbers, it can be really, really important to make this go through. But we still got a decent amount of force moving here. He'll get through the defensive heroes in this right-hand corner. He'll get through this air defense. If he can keep the Dragon, okay, finally got the air defense down, so he's got some force, and that middle compartment still looks very, very daunting up ahead.
Oh, those Dragons are taking a beating. He needed those Dragons to stay up as long as possible, and he's still got 2 up, but they're pretty low on health. One is almost dead. I think one's about half health. Queen had to force ability out as well.
The Unicorn's still alive, though.
Yeah, but with a single and 2 multis in here, and all the traps in the world.
Yeah. Oh, that hurts. She can power through these multis. She can heal through them a bit there, but the single is going to be a major, major problem for him, and he's not going to have enough punch to take it. There we go, guys. It is going to have this Queen die out there. She lost her Unicorn. Now she doesn't have the punch to get through, and it is going to be a defense here. Unfortunate here for Push, but it is the defense that No Chance Ice needed to get their second chance.
Exactly what they needed, and also it's not as low as their first one, but it is lower than their second miss. So kind of counteracts it and gives them the chance here. If you can 3-star on this next one, you can get right back in this war, putting Push in a must 3-star situation or a must really high percent situation at minimum.
Yeah, absolutely, and hopefully they don't end up with an exact tie-on percentage, because then we know what Bash is going to be talking about. But guys, this was an interesting approach here. I mean, you end up, I can't say I agree with how he went in with the Eagle Artillery compartment there. It just didn't have a funnel on either side there, so they just kind of split off in both directions. They ended up clearing all the edge compartments there, but without the clean funnel to drive him through the core of the base there, it just tore him up, and that was the wrong call on that one, unfortunately. And and costing him a star in the war.
Yeah, maybe in that situation, run that Hydra through that like 1-2 o'clock area.
Yeah.
Run the king through the top side. I mean, I'm
yeah,
just sitting at the desk.
I'm just saying how the cookie cutter cuts the pie up, and that's how we normally see it. But there's not. That doesn't mean there's.
You cut your pie with cookie cutters?
Shut up. I do what I want. I do what I want. I don't have a lot of tools in my kitchen. I'm a bachelor.
Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Exempt from that, coming in with a queen charge, Lalo here, looking like we might see a town hall takedown with the sneaky goblins, as we got 13 in them, and already one of the storages going down.
All right, he's going to get these sneaky goblins to get through these storages. The battle builders will try to resist them a little bit there, but remember, the sneak goblins just got a nerf there with that last update, so they also have to keep that in mind here as he goes in after the town hall and invest enough sneaky goblins in there to take it. I would go on the safe side and go 6, but we'll see what he decides to go here. The queen picking up this top compartment here, get the defensive queen down, get the scatter shot down, a little bit of a box space, and overall looking pretty clean on this entry here as he draws that CC out. Only a partial pull though, as he gets out a headhunter and a couple of archers. I believe that leaves. I mean, there's a lot of possibilities what can be in there. Depends on what pull it. It is a lava hound though, and another headhunter.
Yeah, the headhunter. I like what he did here though. He's not worried about the town hall right now. He knows he has the town hall secured with the sneaky goblins rather. Excuse me. So he went ahead and made sure that queen stayed up and he got through. But now the queen forces out her ability, which is okay.
Ooh, healers! Oh, healers just took a big strike there to the artillery, and the queen's in trouble.
Oh no, they're gone.
The pups are attacking them, so every strike they get off there when the healers are that low.
Oh,
there goes his queen!
Oh no.
Oh, wait a second. What is happening here? Exempt from that is struggling here as he does secure the 2-star, and that puts Push into a strong position to be able to advance the record into 3-2. This is far from over here, but this is not what he wanted to happen here. He needs to get this percentage up. He's still got his Lalo. He'll climb this percentage up. He still got some decent value out of the queen, but the chances of a triple at this point here are quickly diminishing as even that timer is ticking away.
Heartbreaker for that queen. Just as I mentioned, he was taking his time, getting that queen safe. The queen was in absolute peril from those clan castle troops and just so much pressure over there. Gonna go ahead and run that stone slimmer and gets a little bit of value, gets out that multi-target inferno as Sweeper is just pushing him all kinds of backwards here. Still has king ability, but at this point we're just gonna be fighting for percentage points and hoping to keep your team alive.
Yeah, get the percentage up as high as possible here. Every single percentage point can make a difference here, and we'll see if Push ends up giving him a chance there later on, because now Push moves into a very, very strong position here where if they triple, they're 2 stars up going to the final set of attacks here. So No Chance Ice is going to be just really, really looking for a defense that can match this one here. And we'll see where the percentage lands after it's done. But this King and Warden continue to pick up a bit more through the inside of the base there. And they'll go almost all the way. They're going to go all the way down the timer here. They'll try to get anything they can. And he's trying to get that last shot on that collector. Oh, he doesn't get that. All right, 78% here as No Chance Ice is kind of dropping off here. Need to pull it back.
Yeah, a little uncharacteristic mistakes from them. Oh man, that was just tough. That Queen was doing so well, and then just all of a sudden that Headhunter came out late, and she was just under so much fire. That Headhunter stayed back, slowed her down, and then he tried to get the Town Hall down as the Hound popped, and it just all just collapsed in on the Queen, and she didn't quite go down there, but the healers just about went down, and then the Queen goes down shortly after. It's a really tough attack from Exempt from that, which leaves the door wide open for Push. A 3-star here all but seals it.
Yeah, you really need to get the support for the Queen when the Eagle Artillery activates. Something like usually the tool for that is to drop the King, and the King has a much higher HP pool. He draws the attention over to himself, and that can sometimes make the difference there. And he didn't have anything to hold the attention of it. Eagle Artillery absolutely tore him up here. But now Champ will come in for the 4th attack here from Push, and we'll see if they can make it happen here as he drives in with the triple clone Hydra. This is their specialty. They have a lot of versatility on how they want to approach different style bases here. Super Dragons on defense, clone up around the Town Hall, and let's see what kind of damage this Blimp can get.
Ooh, Tornado's gonna take out a lot of these balloons with that.
Oh, that shut him down hard.
He got nothing. He got a few buildings there, but not as much as he needed. Dragons and Riders are still working through there, but that Tornado, we've seen that Tornado catch them in the past and hold them up. This could be the opening that No Chance Ice. I mean, he's still got a lot here, Queen ability, Royal Champion ability, but that is definitely a little bit of a hindrance from that Clone Bomb.
Yeah, luckily the Warden, after all the Dragons died, oh, come on, Warden, take the last shot, take the Eagle Artillery, abandons it, and then gets taken out by a
now
Black
it's going to heal all the way back up.
Oh, rip. That Eagle Artillery is going to do so much damage to him as he circles around the base here, and I mean, he still has the defensive Royal Champion. The chances that he was able to pull through even if the Eagle Artillery went down, it would be a problem there, but the Eagle Artillery staying standing is going to make so that he ends up getting significantly lower percentage. So now we need to see where the percentage ends up landing here, Bash.
Yeah, he's going to want to run this up. I mean, that last miss was 78%, and No Chance was already down on percent. Ideally, they want to keep this like around 85% if at all possible at most. If they can keep it there, they still have a slim chance. I mean, we're going to need another defense. We're going to need a 3-star.
Okay,
81%, that's manageable. That was their first miss was 81. So right now it's like 18% difference here, which is okay. We've seen that be able to be overcome, but you have to 3-star. You have to give yourself a chance.
Yeah, I'm curious to see who's in the percentage lead here, because when they have the star advantage, No Chance Ice is going to have the triple, so that's going to bump their percentage up and put the bar a little bit higher, but we'll just have to see what happens there. I mean, they're still in a strong spot there. They have the star advantage, so as long as they are able to get a defense here, then they can just get a safe 2-star. But if No Chance Ice is able to triple here, then it'll come down to the percentage of Push's last attack, and we'll have to see exactly what that number ends up needing to be.
I'm like 83, 84%. I'm running numbers in my head.
Yeah. I can see the numbers flying in front of him.
So, somewhere between 82 to 84%. I don't have the exact number. We'll see if we get the 3-star, and I'll give you guys an exact number. We're doing calculator things out here, but that's a defense they needed. That was massive. That was a huge misstep by Push, but that's part. And I don't want to say this because I felt like they got out of their comfort zone, but when you're a little bit predictable, you can kind of get baited like that. You can kind of be planned for, and you wasted 3 spells. I mean, not wasted because he did still get built, but you didn't get as much value out of those 3 clone spells as you were maybe hoping for. Yeah. So No Chance has to 3-star here.
I mean, it's a common spot to put the Tornado Trap, and a lot of times that attack can overcome it anyways. It's always a little bit of a gamble. I mean, that Tornado Trap is often near that Town Hall to try to catch those blimps. That's the general purpose, because that attack is so strong in the meta right now. A lot of people specifically try to make sure they have a tool to try to stop it, because if you don't, then they're just going to keep on catching you. And I mean, we still got a really close war here, though.
Yeah, No Chance Ice, you 3-star here, you give yourself a chance to win this war. This gonna be a good finish. I'm really excited for this, but you have to take care of business first. You can't hope for another major defense because, well, you're down by a star. So this has to be a 3-star no matter what, and it's going to be up to Jaared. Jaared, a really, really, really strong attacker. Looks like a Blizzard Lalo from Jaared.
All right, here we go. This is their chance. Can they get the second chance they need here? We're going to find out right now as he puts in this Lava Hound from a right side angle to get out there in front of the Blimp and sail it over the top there. He's got a Blizzard inside as he goes for the Blizzard Lalo, able to take out the rest of that air defense compartment as the Hound pops and he gets a couple chains backwards, but he wants the Town Hall here, and he needs to get the Town Hall down to set up this attack correctly, but he's got the CC pull as well, and he can now fight that CC off in safety. And can he get the single down as well? You want to get the single? Oh, he's stuck on the Hound there. But that's fine. He doesn't really need the single. It's a Lalo attack. The single can be dealt with later on. He just needs to now drive his heroes through, get through the defensive queen, make their transition deep in the base there to go all the way in and just deliver the Royal Champion into the middle to go clear that out there, and it'll really set this up nicely.
More important than the single was that Headhunter that got taken out by the Blizzard. That is massive. That way the queen doesn't get slowed down. She can take that Hound down, no issue. She gets through the Hound, gets through the cannon. Now the King and Ice Golem are going to come in and tank for her while she gets healed back up with this Unicorn. King's going to push her inside here, and then they're going to fight towards that enemy queen. This is a really strong open from Jaared, but let's have to see if he can get the finish that he's looking for.
I like how he decided to not bring additional wall breaks, knowing that the King would end up getting aggroed forward onto the Queen and powers through that wall regardless, and the clean funnel there gets him through. Now he puts in Lalo to protect them on that left side there as they wrap into the middle there. The World Champion now on her way in as we expected to go into the middle base there, and the King powering through the wall to get the Queen and the World Champion to go assist in the middle, and if they power all the way across to the defensive World Champion, they get the Headhunters coming as well. This is looking really, really nice here for Jaared.
These heroes just going to town. Heroes putting Jaared on their back, hoping to give No Chance Ice that shot they need to win this war. Royal Champion gets down the sweeper. She's going to work over towards the single target Inferno. Pops her ability.
Got it off.
Oh, so close. So close. Oh, enemy King. I thought that was enemy Royal Champion. Enemy King, not a big deal. Queen pops her ability. Plenty of balloons. This is the triple we need.
Yeah, this is what they needed, but it's still going to come down to the final attack. Push still controls this war, and we'll just have to see how it plays out here. Who's our last attacker here? I mean, if they can clutch it, then they can swing this war into their favor, or keep the war in their favor, I guess is the word I'm looking for there. But this puts some pressure onto them, and we just have to see what that percentage needs to be. It's going to be somewhere in the 80s. What do you say, 83? Is that
I believe it's 83. I mean, you know, I'm running numbers. But yeah, I believe it's going to be an 83% needed. Last attacker could be Eric. Based on last war, we'll have to see what their lineup is. We see substitutions as, you know, it gets later as these wars progress. But Jaared, great attack, beautiful attack, getting exactly what No Chance Ice needed. But it's going to be on push to answer and potentially win or lose this war for themselves.
I like the idea of putting the hands or putting the war in the hands of someone named Eric. I mean, that just seems like a good way to end it.
Yeah, you know, if that
or
is
it's a good way to throw it. I don't know. It depends on which Eric. But this Eric, I think they're in good hands here. So we'll see what we can do.
We'll have to see if that is in fact the case. And I'm looking at the numbers here, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be an 83% to win it.
All right.
Well, let's just say give or take 2%.
Yeah. We'll just say 83, and then we'll verify after we have a final score posted.
If you guys saw my notes out here, it's a hot disaster. I can barely read my own writing, but we're going to go with 83% push. Like the end of these nights, like we're 6 wars in, and it's just as exciting as war number 1. That's what I love about this mobile challenge. It's just been so much fun, and we have a final attack to decide the war, to decide which team goes to 3 and 2, which team goes to 2 and 3, and it's Eric with the clone bomb. Hydra coming in from the top side of the base, and this is going to be a long blimp to that town hall, and it's going to be an early warden.
Oh, okay. He almost got that blimp to get out of the warden range there and not make it all the way through. This has a long way to go here, but with the triple clone, he can reach that clone arm out and take that town hall down, but he doesn't get the town hall activated.
He clones dragons.
Oh, that's not a good thing there. Usually you don't like to clone the dragons. You want to clone the balloons. Eric!
No Chance Ice! The defense might be holding. That town hall remains. Eric falls flat on that long blimp across the base.
Oh, that is tragic there. You really want the town hall to get activated by the crash damage of the blimp, but then you also want to clone balloons, not dragons, because the balloons spread like crazy and wipe out the whole entire middle of the base here. But what is the percentage that he needs here? He's working towards
it doesn't matter if you don't get a 2-star.
Yeah, that's true.
If you don't get a 2-star, it doesn't matter. The war's over.
Oh, come on. Get in there. Get in there. The queen is dying.
King's going to aggro to the queen, and this is over. It's over. It's a fail.
Dream push falls short and will fall to a 2 and 3, and No Chance Ice keeps the dream alive as they advance to 3 and 2. That is a very strong position. They'll need one more win to secure that seat for Poland, and we'll have to see how it all plays out. But GG to No Chance Ice. They have absolutely killed it there.
Devastation on that. I think that blimp placement wasn't good. He put it in a position where he had to pop that warden ability really early. Check this blimp placement up.
Right.
I think if you go a little bit more north, you get a little bit longer. Like, you have to pop this. You have to fly across the whole base.
I know. It's so far. It's so far there. Maybe you should have delayed the the Warden and the Blimp for a little bit longer there, but did he hit any traps there? He hit a Black Mine literally as he came out of the Warden ability, and that's why I dropped early. Literally, as soon as that Warden aura wore off, he walked right into a Black Bomb, and that made it open up early. That prevented the crash damage from activating the Town Hall, and then then you're playing with when the Blimp drops early, you're not ready on the clones, so then the balloons will come out, they'll end up dying, and then you drop the clones a little tiny bit late, and you end up having no balloons left to clone, or they've escaped out of the way there. So that's crazy here. F-Dot, that was a wild way to finish that war, but no chance Ice pulls through in the end.
I mean, you guys continue to call them second chance Ice, and they continue to pull these chances out of nowhere. I mean, you look at it, and it was just, I was sitting there, oh, it's going to be close, but you wind up with the 1-star at the end. Oh, okay, fine, I'm on board. Second chance Ice all the way.
No chance Ice, second chance Ice, third chance Ice. They don't care how many chances they need. They go and win wars. Those are my boys right there. Get it done, boys.
They're getting it done. I mean, what can you ask for?
Yeah.